crafty, but is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now, Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too. Yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Stuff I said. Yes. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles. She can make 3, 4 different crafts at one time. She could be making a Christmas card over here. She could be unboxing like BB crafts and flamingo diamond paintings and sealing wax embellishments with the others. You know, she could do all types of stuff, man. You know, all at once. You know, she could split her octopus brain into all types of different.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. All right, we have Tamala. Welcome from New York City. No, I can't resist. I'm sorry. Welcome in from New York. Welcome in Susan Club, my in real life friend. Destaloo, welcome in. And Gladys, all the way from Ireland, welcome. And Angela, one of my awesome moderators, both here and on Twitch. Thank you for putting those in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're all having a fantastic and wonderful and good day today on this Monday, the 10th of February, or in your part of the world, it might be Tuesday. And Probably it's very late, Gladys, for you on Monday night or early Tuesday morning because you're almost halfway around the world. If Christine comes in, it'll be Tuesday for her. She knows. Okay, it's the 11th for you. See, yeah. Christine, you guys know already what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't even know that yet. We're still stuck on Monday. You know Tuesday already. All right, well, welcome in. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Did you watch the Super Bowl last night? If you did your team win? Did you watch the commercials? If you did, what was your favorite? Did you enjoy the halftime show? Tell me all about it. I did not watch it at all. I did not do it at all. Didn't watch it. Didn't have a team in the race. And the Bucks weren't playing, so I didn't care who won. I did kind of watch it in a way. No, I didn't watch it. I kept an eye on the score because I was part of a thing. A friend of mine, a Twitch streamer, he did a square where you pick squares, and if the score is a certain way, you could win an Amazon gift card. So my friend and I both kind of were watching out of the corner of our eye to see if if we lucked out on any of our picks, and we did not. Neither one of us won a gift card. But he did give away 4 gift cards, and it was free to enter, so it was fun. But other than that, no. Oh, your husband won, your husband watched and his team won. Okay, so he must have been an Eagles fan. Sir Preston, my pet peacock, he, of course, was cheering for the Eagles, and so was Crichton, because they're birds, and they wanted birds to win. So they're happy. And, all right. So today we're going to do a Mad Lib out of this book, The Best of Mad Libs, my original OG book that I had first gotten. Look how thick this book is. For those of you that are new here, we do Mad Libs while I craft. I'll call out for different parts of speech, and you guys just put them in the chat. And if we have a volunteer, the volunteer will pick the words. If not, I will jot them down on this little piece of purple paper, this little notebook, and I will try my best to pick them. And that being said, if someone would like to volunteer, please type the word volunteer in the chat. I'm not going to beg Angela, of course, but I will secretly, in my mind, I'm begging Angela, but she doesn't know that. So anyway, but if not, I will do my best to do the words and that sort of thing. While we're waiting on that, I'll show off something that I've been kind of working on a little bit. I may have shown you guys last week. But she does, yes. I don't beg, but I beg. All right. I've been working on these coloring books. They're really popular right now all over TikTok, and all over the internet in general, this style of book. And there are several Facebook groups. I keep getting, like, them popping up in my feed. Hey, you should join this group. So I did. And then I ended up buying a bunch of these books. And now I cannot stop coloring. Normally, when I would color with alcohol markers, I just color plain. I don't do anything special. I don't do any shading. I don't know how to do any of that. But now I'm learning. And let me show you what I've been doing. Some of you may have seen some of these already. This was my first one. Okay, Destalou. Thank you. Thank you. Destalou is another one of our awesome volunteers. All right. Gives Ange a break for a little bit. Okay. And also, if you are just joining and you normally don't watch YouTube lives, be sure to click at the top where it says Top Chat and change it to Live Chat so you don't miss any of the shenanigans that may be happening in the chat. All right, so let's go with the first word. And we need a million nouns. Let's start with 5 nouns. We'll come back to nouns again later, but we'll just start with 5. So everyone put a whole bunch of nouns in the chat, and Dustaloo will pick 5 of them in a little while, and I'll put them in the Mad Lib, and we'll read it at the end, and hopefully it'll be funny. I don't know if you remember Mad Libs from back from school, teenage years, young elementary school years. I don't know, we used to do them all the time, and they can be pretty funny. So, all right. And then, so anyway, here's some of the things that I have done. This one here, I learned how to do that bubble technique. See those cool bubbles? Fun. And then, of course, I used a white gel pen to go around and add some, dimension. And then I put some bubbles on the soap. I kind of made the pail look like it'd have water, and then there's some water at the bottom. And look at that chimney. I'm so proud of my chimney. It kind of looks like brick. Fun. And then this is using alcohol markers, and they bleed through. So if you use alcohol markers like Bic or Sharpie or anything like that, put a piece of something behind your work, because it will bleed through. As you can see, it bleeds through, and it can get onto the next page and ruin your stuff. And then we have this guy, and I used colored pencil to make some lines on the wood and in the grass. This one here, I took yellow and I put it where the glow, like from the fireplace, would hit, and also the glow from the lamp. That's just cute. Nothing special there. Again, nothing special there. I tried to make that look like a mirror with some white lines on it. I used the white paint pen to make the clouds. I made the sand. I tried to make it look like sand with just dots. And then again, the white paint pen for the clouds. This here, I did kind of a special technique. I made a line here and here, and then here and here. It's hard to tell. It's darker because I used gray marker first. And that way it looks like the sun is coming through, the light is coming through the window into the room. I made this, look at this quilt. I love this effect. This rainbow quilt. So cool. One of my favorite things. I love rainbow, and I love, love, love the rainbow quilt effect. I want to do that like on everything. This is what I started last night, and this is the same idea. I drew a line, and I colored all around there with just a gray marker, and then I'm going over it. Like, this is the same color orange as the boots, but it looks so much darker. And like on his vest, you could see the same color purple. So it's the same color throughout. It's just the gray makes it darker, and it'll look like the lamp is lighting up that part of the room, which is kind of cool. And that's as far as I got in this book. But yeah, these little guys, you mean? Let me see. Where did those go? They're kind of plain, but you're right. I could. These, I could put them on cards. I like the little birds on there. And I did some shading with green and blue together, blending with green and blue. So those are fun. I think that's what you meant, Dustaloo, these pictures. Yeah, I could. And this book is fun. I'm enjoying this. I do this in the evenings and just for mindless activity. This book here, I did a couple. This is Trippy and Groovy. I'm all about Trippy and Groovy, okay? It is so much fun. Here is the first picture. Just fun. And then I did that one. I used a set of markers for this one here that's kind of running out of ink. That's why it's not so smooth, but that's okay. I didn't really like this image as much, so I didn't care. But look at this one here. I love this. This is the UFO. And look at, with, I put white dots coming down in different sizes. And then this side of the mountain is green and brown together. And I put a little snow at the top of the mountain. And again, I use the white pen. When I do the clouds, I color them in a really light gray, and then I go over them with the white pen. So it kind of gives a little bit of dimension, especially if a little bit of that gray peeks through. So anyway, that's what I've been doing in my spare time. Usually when I'm relaxing in the evenings, watching Twitch and doing different things like that, watching musicians or just watching YouTube videos, I sit and color. I enjoy it a lot. So that's what I've been doing. I mostly have been using my Ohuhu markers. I love them, but I also have some that I bought on Temu, and you can't really tell the difference. They're both very good. I like the Ohuhu better, but the other ones are fine too. They're more inexpensive. All right, so everyone, please put a bunch of nouns in the chat. Any nouns that you like. Nouns are a person, place, or thing. And it should work if you do just exclamation point noun without the S at the end. That should work for Stream Elements. All right. And Desta's ready. She's jotting them down as we go, and she'll pick 5 of them in a little while. So there we go. So I have this same baggie of cards that we worked on last week, and I added a few more that I have found. These 2 were sent to me, just the card front from somebody. I did not receive them for my birthday. Somebody sent me used cards to recycle, and these were in the pack. Those are easy to do. This is also one that somebody had sent me to recycle. I'm not sure what I'll do with the big one yet. And then I added a few more of these cards. I thought this cat was cute. Is it empty? Oh, it's a Valentine's Day card. It says Happy Valentine's Day on the inside. I'll put it with my Valentine's Day stuff. It's a little late, or maybe we'll do it and then we'll have a last minute Valentine's Day card. I also found these in my stash. This is from Elka in Germany. She sent me these card bases, and they're really cool. So I will put them in with my card bases. And let me put them in my thing. And then if I think of a way to use them, I will use them. And then this here I will put in my recycling because she sent it with it. It had the cards in it and went through the mail, so it's a little bit bent up, but I could cut out the image and put it on a card. I thought those images were cool and good for all year round. I don't think they are holiday specific. And then there was this Thinking of You card as well. So there's some extra stuff in there. And let's see. I could decorate the front of this. I could leave it intact since it's a Valentine's Day card. I don't need to cut it apart since it's not used. I mainly recycle cards. I don't always make new cards from scratch, but since this does not need to be recycled, then we could leave it as is, and I could just add some embellishments on it. So maybe some bling around the edge. That would be really easy, and maybe some bling. Yeah, maybe bling around the edge. trying to think what else I have. I have some flowers and stuff. I kept this bag out of all the different flowers and embellishments that are kind of spring-like, so that would work. Let me get my bling. What color bling? Let's see. The background is blue, maybe like a pink or purple. Welcome in, Cece. Better late than never. We're just getting started. And we are doing a Mad Lib, and we need nouns for the Mad Lib, 5 of them. So if you would like to put some nouns in the chat, please do so. I think this purple bling is perfect. These are not the same, but this lavender color goes really good with the dress. Look at Desta. Hey, Cece, give me some nouns. Put them in the chat. Put them in the chat, whether you want to or not. I'm kidding. I don't want to force anybody to. Who am I kidding? Put them in the chat. All right. All right. And we're going to put this bling all the way around. I think that's going to work out pretty good. Going to need one more piece here. And then a strip across the top. There. Let's see. I'm going to stretch this a little bit, just to see if I can get a piece of it to line up. There we go. So what I did was I just pulled it so they were a little farther apart, so it lines up at the end of the thingamabob. What's in the kitty's basket? It's just little hearts. Little bitty hearts. Oh, you can put them in. Put them in anyway. Sometimes boring nouns work fine. They don't all have to be. Yes, this round, Christy, welcome in, Christy. They are singular. Beware, Christy has some crazy nouns, I am sure. I think she saves up her nouns, and we'll put them in like that. There will be one plural noun later, but right now it is just 5 regular nouns. Regular old singular nouns. All right, so we have that. What else could I put on here? Maybe some flowers, or I have little birdies. Well, let's check those little birdies. I don't use these birdies near enough, and since it's a cat, what if I put a bird on the cat's hand? Oh, maybe that might not work. I don't know. These are little buttons. They came from, I think from Temu. I think Todd bought them for me. And they're little birds. They're really cute. No, that's not going to work on their hand. And they're going to be too big. Although maybe the bird at the bottom there might be cute. Let's see if I have a different color. I'm not really liking that purple. I would like a light blue bird. I don't have a pink. I have this pink. kind of a bright reddish pink. That might be good. Welcome in, Barb. There's this blue too. So we have the pink and we have that blue. There's not enough room for it at the top. It would have to go, I think in this corner would be the only place it could go. Down at the bottom. So we could do the little blue or the pink. Let's see. We have red. We have this light purple. That might work too. Used napkin. Ew. All right, so I can do pink, purple, or blue. Those are the choices that we have. As I put these away, I'll look and see if there's another color. Maybe the purple. All right, let's put these away. It'll take me a half an hour to put all these birds back away. Try not to drop them on the floor. This one, it's just a little mark on the back. It's a crack, sort of. This pink. Pink bird. And we'll go with the pink. It kind of matches the hearts. It's a reddish pink, like a dark pink. Put that down there. Let's see if I can find something little to put up in the top corner. I could also do butterflies. Maybe butterflies instead of the bird. What do you think? We have these pink butterflies, and I could put... It's still not going to fit up at the top. I like the bird. No input from you. I want to put a small flower or something at the top. What do I have in here that's little? Oh, there's this. I could put that up at the top. That pink flower. That'll work. Let's do that at the top. And this little bird at the bottom. There we go. That will work. And I could trim the edges of the flower. I have these quilted flowers too. I don't like those quilted flowers. We're not all on our own, Ange. We need you. We need your input. We need your nouns. Everyone, feel free to put in some nouns. You could put in 5 or more or less, or however many you desire to put in. And let's see. Oh, this is glittery on the other side. Oh, I had it upside down. I'm glad I turned it over to put adhesive on the back. I'll use a glue dot since I have them out in my hand. These are not really the craft glue dots. These are called balloon dots. I get them on Amazon and or Temu, and they are very inexpensive compared to that expensive brand of glue dots for scrapbooking. They are super cheap. You pay for like 15 rolls of this what you would pay for 1 roll of the other stuff. And they work just as well, especially since you don't need them to be acid free for cards. All right, so there we have that. I'm going to call that done. Super easy. I don't know if I have an envelope for it. I have a whole drawer of different size envelopes. And John Oakwood cheap. I don't know. Is John Oakwood cheap? I don't know what kind of cheap John Oakwood is. We'll say yes. So yeah, these I got like a bag of 15 of them for maybe $3 or something. I don't know. They were not expensive. And you know, you can pay $5 or $6 for a whole roll. Oh, that's right. Cheap is free for his songs. That's right. Yep, that cheap. Okay, maybe not that cheap because they're not free. But I've ordered them both from, I forgot about that. Yes. I ordered these from Amazon and from Temu. They're exactly the same. So go wherever you're comfortable shopping or whoever has the better price if you're comfortable with both. So yeah, whichever you like. They are on my Amazon storefront. I don't have anything like that on Temu. Okay, let's get some card bases. A couple white card bases, and I'm just gonna go super easy here. So this card base is, or this is a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card base. This is also the same. And since they are already matted on cardstock, I don't need to have a full card base. I can cut a little strip here and glue this to the strip, and that will save a lot of weight on the card. I'll show you what I'm going to do. But first, I might want to, and like there's no writing on the back, so we're safe to do that. I think I want to add some extra stuff so I can kind of call it my own. But first, I will adhere it to the card. I will adhere it first. So I'm going to take this card base that I've already cut and folded. You don't have to use a full card base. You can just cut your card by 5.5 this way, and then instead of 4 1/4, make it like 5 1/4. So you have an inch or so there, or however much you want to leave as a lip. But then this piece here can be used as scrap cardstock. And then you have this. This is what I was talking about. You just have this little lip. I'm going to do the same on a second one for that other card. Let me first make sure there's no writing on the back, and there isn't. Okay. And I didn't measure, I just did a small piece. Okay, excellent. So I'm going to take my tape runner and I'm going to run tape on this little lip. I'm going to go twice just for fun. Good measure. And I'm going to make sure this is facing in the correct direction. And line it up and burnish it down. So then we have this piece. And yeah, I know there's a strip there, but we're going to get rid of that strip. I'm just going to make sure it is burnished down really well. I'm taping lips, folks. You're right. And there is a slight bit of white on this edge, so I'm going to take my paper trimmer and I am going to just cut off literally a sliver, and I got rid of that white edge. And then here, I'm going to take some glitter tape and cover that up. Where did I put my glitter tape? I have some new glitter tape. Let me see. Go with, let's see if we have a good purple. What color? Wait, what colors do we have on the front? We have a lot of pink. Maybe we'll go with a pink. Yeah, we'll go with a pink to bring in some of the pink from the front. So I have this color here, and I'm just going to put it right along that strip, and it's okay if it shows white. It'll look like it's meant to be there, or we're going to pretend it's going to look like it's meant to be there. Yeah. And we will put this, actually, I'm not sure how sticky this tape is. It's washi tape, and as you know, sometimes washi tape is not very sticky. That's right. I don't think Ange would save that. Let us know, Ange. Would you save that little sliver? I don't think you could do anything with that sliver. And we've got that. There. Just trim the edges. So, see if I can get that off my hand. All right, so that's what it's going to look like on the inside, kind of like it's meant to be, and that takes a lot of weight off. So you don't have to add any extra postage to the card, especially if you're doing it on a large size card like a 5x7. So I would like to put something here and then maybe also across, maybe more of the glitter tape. We have some greens. I don't think any of these colors would work. I think bling maybe across the bottom, maybe bling, bling, and glitter tape here. And we're not going to tell you now. We're not telling you what you missed. This color is kind of cool. It's like a seafoam green. Back in the old day, we used to have seafoam green in the 80s. Do you guys remember that? Mauve and seafoam green. That was like, that was the thing. Everybody had mauve and seafoam green. So I don't really have like a yellow. It would it would end up being gold. Oh, that's a little, it's a little crooked. Let's see if I can go straighter. Be straighter, Ria, be straighter. That I think is better. Yeah. And again, I will trim the edges. There. And then I will put some bling on the top and bottom of that. This goes in here. These little boxes are cute. Let's just move that out of the way. Maybe a purple again, since the base of the card is purple. There's going to be a theme here. We're going to have a purple card. Maybe this dark. What about this dark purple? Yeah, I don't think the dark purple goes well. I'm going to go with that purple because I have exactly 2 strips of it to use up, and it doesn't match my other purple. Okay. Oh, I see Ange put green in. Oh, well. We have purple started. We'll go with purple. How can we make the piñata 3D? Good question. I can't cut it out now and make it 3D, but I could make it shiny with that glue stuff. It's my, do I have my glue stuff? What is it called? I don't see it. My liquid accents. Where is it? It's usually right in here. I see it. It fell. It fell down inside my thing of things. Glossy accents. That's what it's called. Let's put this here. This in here. This in here. Why does it keep falling? Oh, there's a piece of wood that has fallen down inside there. Oh, look what I found. This was up underneath my thing. Okay. You go over there. It's a glaze. I could make it glazy. That's the best I can do. This is from Ranger. It is called Glossy Accents. It goes on milky white. As you can see, it looks milky. And it dries clear. And it's self-leveling. And I will put it on him. And it will just kind of raise him up a bit. I love the piñata. I love piñatas. Inside of my thing of things. Yes. Yes. So there is kind of what it looks like right now. It's not as clear. I wonder if I should do the balloon and that ice cream pop. Oh no, that's a cake. I'll do the balloon too, because balloons would be that way. That's a piece of cake. It looked like an upside down ice cream pop. Let's do the balloon. I've had this bottle of Glossy Accents for I don't know how many years. Many years. There. So those two things will kind of stand out. Good call, Christy. Good call. All right, put it back in my thing of things, inside my thing of things. It's that, I got that organizer. I can't remember. It was on Amazon, and I think it was like on clearance for like $3 or something. I don't know. It's milky. It's not really clear. Maybe it yellows with age, but I've had that bottle for maybe 10 years. I may have had that bottle before we moved in this house, like 15 years ago, 14, 15 years ago. So I can't remember when I got that bottle. So anyway, yeah, I use it in small quantities like that, just a little bit here and there. I don't use it on anything very large or big. It's thick, so it can warp the paper. So you just have to be careful what you do with it. Then we have this guy that is already matted on white paper. However, though, hold on. It's not on this paper very good, and the edges are kind of wonky. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to try to take it off without ruining the backing. Yeah. I'm going to use this. Please don't ruin. Please don't ruin the backing. There we go. There we go. And let me get rid of that. And I'm going to put it on a regular card base. Since now it has that, the wonkiness on the back. The green. There we go. And that will fit with just a little bit of an edge. Perfect. Perfect. And put some fresh adhesive on the back of this. Okay, and we'll put this like that. There we go. And now it is matted on here just fine. And this here, it's stamped Happy Birthday, and that's raised up on a little bit of a pop dot. And let's see what I could do to embellish this card a little bit more. It looks like they used a triangle of like scrap paper along with a die cut along the edge. And it is very pretty the way it is, but you know, I got to do something else to it, of course. And I happen to have butterflies. I could put a big butterfly. That butterfly is kind of orange, so I don't want to use light pink. I could do that colorful butterfly. It has all these colors in it, and so does the paper. That might work. I will set that aside. I could do silver. No, I don't think I like the silver. The green, no good. That pink is going to clash. So my choices would be, the red's not going to work either. The yellow, or like the gold color, or the multicolor. I think the multicolor. Because the yellow doesn't quite go with the rest of the card. All right, let's do yellow. I mean multicolor. It's not the exact colors on here. These are brighter, but I think it still looks okay. And this is the largest one I have. So I will put this on here. I think all of these butterfly stickers came as a pack from Amazon quite a while ago. They were on my wish list, and then somebody sent them to me. I wish I had another little butterfly like that to put up there, but there. And it has this neat bling down the side. I could put a piece down that whole side of the card to kind of tie it all together. I think that would be good. Or do I want to put a piece just across the bottom? No, I think all the way down the side. Because this is more of an orange and it clashes with it, I think. I'll show you again. But yeah, I thought the red clashed with the orange. Let me get the red back out. It may not show up on the camera, but you can kind of see if I take it out maybe. I did not write down the nouns. Did I miss the nouns? I'll scroll back up. Oh, I see them. I see them up there. I will put them in. Yeah, see how the red is like kind of, it's too close in shade, yet too far away than the orange. All right, let me put these nouns in. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. And let's see, we have, next we need 4 adjectives. Minister, I will put these nouns. Stocking cap. Amaryllis. Bent bicycle tire and deflated balloon. Deflated balloon. Okay, excellent. There's a lot of nouns in this story. Okay, we're going to get to more nouns later. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Put these away. All right. So anyway, I think that is kind of cool. It kind of ties it in with some bling down the side. Not bad. Not bad. Try not to put anything on top of those glossy accents. I always put my finger and stuff in stickles, you know. All right, now what, you guys? Now what? I have these 2 very cool images. This is also very pretty. Everything is pretty. There's too many pretty things. Okay. All right, Dusta, I hope it works for you. Let me trim these images down. These I received a long time ago in a swap. And I've never used them, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't still have them, right? Kind of goes without saying I've never used them. That was kind of silly to say. All right. I think these were just like printed on a printer. And let me get, where is, do I have a card base? Do I have a card base? Of course I do not. Some of these are bigger than others. They're not all perfect. Okay, this will go on that. Let me see if I have any colored card bases where they would look good with on. Let me see here. No. There's the silvery color. That might not be bad. Not so sure. No, I don't like the yellow. Thinking maybe one of my blues, but not that blue. I have more blues. These are what I was looking for. These blues. Maybe this. Yeah, that might be pretty good on that blue. And maybe the boy on the silver. Let's do that. I have these cards just as a, if when you are recycling your used greeting cards or whatever, if you find blank cards that are blank inside that are on clearance or something like that, you can always, you know, like cover the front with something and the rest won't show. You can use them for anything you want. I have one with a dog on it. This dog with the bicycle is a good example because it's all white. So if you were to cover the front, it looks like just a regular white card base, and then the inside is blank. So that is always something to keep in mind. You can get them at the Dollar Tree or on clearance, or even look at like the thrift stores and such. You might find packs of them that you wouldn't otherwise use for cards, but think if they could be used as a card base. So I don't think I'm going to back this with glitter paper, but I am going to put a piece of glitter tape down the side to take up some of that extra room. I really only need to take up room on one side of this. Welcome in, Carol from California. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Monday. And what color do I want to use? There's that light blue again. Maybe a different color. What about this color? Maybe. There's the red. She's got red in her, on her neck. Match the stockings. Yeah, with red. Is that what you mean? This is the closest I have to the stockings. I'm thinking of that, but that also matches the stockings. Let's see. This is the closest I have. It doesn't really match. It's more of a pinkish red, and that's more of an orangey red. Unfortunately, she's kind of knitting with something that's like a blackish gray, and she's got black in her shoes. So maybe this color. I think that might be good to go along with her stuff. Yeah, there is no like orangey red or orange at all in these colors. So yeah, that's that. It's in here, but it is pink. And there's this orange, but then again, that's too orange. It's not red enough. I need something like between the two. I need an orangey red. We'll go with this black. These would not be good for a lot of my Christmas cards, I think, because there's no red. I use red more than anything. As many of you know, red and green. The greens would be good for Christmas cards. That's my favorite thing to do, is to recycle Christmas cards. Okay. And we are looking for some adjectives, so please put adjectives in the chat, and Destalu will pick some to go in the Mad Lib. This tape is very thin. It's very light. It's fine for card making. I prefer thinner materials because they don't weigh as much. And I don't like to add too much dimension to my cards because you have to put extra postage on them then. Okay, so here we go. We have this black. That's kind of good. It's kind of a muted color. And the colors on here are not very bright anyway, so I think that's good. It tones down the bright blue. And let's see. How am I going to decorate this? Let me look at my flowers. I have some of those little tiny flowers. I have some of these. That's a good color, actually. And the brown's a good color. Oh, maybe I'll use some of these. Although those are good too. There's too many things that are good. Those are too big. Too big. Those are good. Those cards look like Hummel. They do, Susan. That's what I was trying to think of. She has, it looks like she has those shoes from Holland, though, on, right? I don't know. They kind of do remind me of Hummel figurines. Good call. I'm not sure where she may be from. I have these little flowers. They're not quite like the Dutch shoes. You can see the boys a little bit better. I don't know. They do look German. I don't think I like these flowers. I do have another idea, though. I have these little blue ones from Jolie's. Oh, also these pink. And I thought I could put some of those flowers on the... That's Klompens, yes. I could put some of these little flowers on these stems here, or maybe I could on her, around her bonnet too. Let's do that. These are really tiny flowers. These are from Jolie's Boutique. I don't even know if Jolie's Boutique is even still in business. If you guys let me know, let me know. The blue ones don't really show up much at all, but I could put a couple of these blue ones down here. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's go with these pink ones. I like the pink ones better. They're a better size. I think I have two stuck together here. Maybe not. Yeah, let's do 3 of those on there. You can still get them. Okay. I wasn't sure. I haven't been to a craft store in a while. All right, so we'll put those 3 flowers on that plant. And maybe, what if we put one of these wooden ones on here? Kind of bring out the wooden shoes. That's the same one. That almost matches her scarf. This one might match better. Michael's, okay, maybe Hobby Lobby probably still carries them. I'm going to do that because that kind of coordinates with her scarf. Use a couple drops of Aleene's tacky glue on the backs of these flowers. I put too much there. She is a Swedish girl knitting socks. Well, thank you. Did you find this same image? That's really cool. That's cool. All right, now we know. She is a Swedish girl knitting socks. Yeah, somebody sent me this in Happy Mail, so I have no idea where it came from. There we go. So there's some flowers up there, and they kind of have a little bit of a sheen, and then the button down there, and I think I'll leave it as is. That's kind of pretty. I don't want to do too much more to it. But those little flowers came in handy. That's perfect. Perfect. And I wonder what we're going to do with the boy. Is the boy on there too? I'll show you the boy again in a second. That's cool. There you go. So it is out there if anybody else wants to use this image. We need a name and yes, tell us more. Tell us more, Susan. What is this girl's name? Is that her job, knitting socks? Then we have the boy. Is there a boy? He's cute too. And I think I'll put the glitter on this side, the glitter tape on that side. But what am I going to do? Look at the painting on, like, it looks like a little toy box he's sitting on. The details on that painting. It's so cool. I want a box like that to store my craft supplies in. That would be awesome. I bet one of these wooden buttons would go good with him. He's a Swedish boy playing the accordion. Very good. Thank you. Ange has named them. Excellent. Maybe I'll put this up at the top because it'll look like it's part of that ivy plant. All right, let's see what color. We could do a blue on him because that bench is blue. Let's see. Do I have something? This one I bet matches the blue. Yeah, that matches that blue bench really good. It doesn't show up too much on this card, but it'll be okay. It'll show up enough. It will blend quite well. We need a story. Are they sister and brother? Does he play the accordion while she knits socks? By the way, I would like hand knitted socks. That would be cool. I don't knit, and I like socks, and I like knitted items. Yes, he plays the accordion while she knits. They are sister and brother. Thank you, Ange. This is a whole team effort. This show is all about teamwork. What we learn on this show about the people on the cards, like Byron, for example. I've not heard from anybody that is married to Byron, so we will never know his true story. If Byron's wife watches this show, she's not coming forward. Okay, let's pick a color. This one maybe. That, because it has the blues and the reds. It really matches the thing down there, the box. And of course, Christy always has to know the story. He is practicing for a music show and she is knitting socks for his outfit. I get it. Okay, that's good. You taught your 8-year-old granddaughter how to crochet an Afghan for her Barbie this weekend. Oh, that is awesome. I tried crocheting. I haven't given up. I have one Woobles kit and it's making a pig, I think, a pink pig. I don't even remember. I bring it with me on vacation on a cruise ship and I work on it. And I have just very little bit of it done. Every time I pick it up to do it, I have to learn it all over. Todd taught me and I have to be like, how do I do this again? What's a double crochet? What is this? I have to start all over like I've never touched it before. He's being taught by Inga, her mother, to charm gourmet small batch butter and knit stockings in her downtime. Oh, yes. Yes. So she churns butter and knits stockings for her brother. His stockings now are white, but she's knitting a black pair. It would match his clothes better, I think, than the white anyway. Right? No, they wouldn't go. He'd have to wear them with a different outfit. He would need blue to go with this outfit. I wonder what song he's playing. Do we know any Swedish songs? Any Swedish music? I think I need to add some metallic accents to this. Where are my metallic markers? Here they are. I just spun all the way around in my chair. Now I'm busy. I have this gold. I would imagine this is maybe metal around the edge. If not, it's going to be now. Put a little bit gold metallic here. What else would be metallic? Oh, his buttons. I think his buttons need some sheen. I've got this white or silver. I'm just going to dot down his buttons. And it may not show up on camera, but it'll show up in real life. And these markers I got on Amazon. No, I got these markers on Temu. They have the same ones on Amazon. All right, so I made his buckle on his shoe gold and up around where he's holding the accordion, and then his buttons are like a pearly white color. I think that's pretty good. If you had learned to crochet with the Woobles kits, I doubt I would have learned. I think they're hard. I think they're hard too. You know what's easier, I think? Like something flat. Like ABBA, yes. Something flat like an Afghan would be easier. Granny squares, something. I'm just looking on her to see what I could do. Nothing is really very metally. I can't make the knitting needles. I can't make it that small. Okay, we'll leave that alone. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave that alone the way that is. All right, we have our little Swedish children knitting and what am I doing? This doesn't go. That's for the other thing. They go in here in this big one. All right. Here we go. We'll put them in here. Yes, like dishcloths or something flat. Woobles kits are hard. And then you have to pay attention. You have to exactly count, and then you have to know when to reduce. And, you know, either row, each row, you're either adding or you're reducing because you're making a circle, a sphere. I think it's hard. And mine is not very consistent. It is a little bit wonky. I will say it is not the easiest. I agree. I don't think they are a good beginner item. I don't have the patience, and I have to pay attention and count how many stitches and then go at the end and count. And I don't know. I like to just willy-nilly do things. You know, I don't like to have to count every single stitch I do. It's like, okay, is it big enough? Yeah, it's about that many across. It's okay, you know. It is difficult to focus and count exactly how many stitches. That card's all words. That is for a different holiday. Let's see. These are all flowers. What am I going to do? What am I going to do, you guys? That's a lot of words. Too many words. That has little flowers. I love those flowers. And we almost did some of these last time. So let's pull out some of the ones that we almost worked on last time. That could be for Easter. And this I want to do something really cool with. Oh. I need to look for my dragonflies. Not right now, but I will. Okay. What could we do? What could we do, you guys? I don't have dragonflies anywhere nearby. I don't think. Hold on a second. here? I don't think they're in here. Oh, I have this really cool butterfly. And what's in here? That's not what I'm looking for. Butterflies. Nope. They're not dragonflies. I have some really cool dragonfly stickers. But they are not in here. I wonder. Oh, I might have an idea. I have cool butterflies. Oh, here's a dragonfly. I think that's what I was thinking of that I had. Yes, let me get these butterflies, dragonflies out. Let me see, what can I do with those? I think that's the only dragonfly I have. Those are more flowers. Okay, let's work with that. So I don't have too many things. Adjectives, okay. Crusty, dandy, undetermined, and drunken. Okay, excellent. The next word we need is two verbs, two regular verbs. Crusty. Crusty, dandy. Undetermined. And drunken. Okay, so we need two verbs. Everyone put some verbs in the chat. Okay, we have butterflies, we have flowers, flowers. Let me look at that card with the dragonfly. I think this dragonfly will go just fine on here. Just anywhere on your special day. Okay, so it's a birthday card. Okay, kind of a generic birthday card. Really pretty envelope that matches. It's got a little dragonfly on the back as well. Unless I wanted to do a butterfly instead of the other dragonfly. Maybe one of these butterflies. These butterflies are pretty. Or maybe one of these. So it doesn't have to be a dragonfly. So we have the dragonfly. I could put that big butterfly there. Or these really stand out. That one I think would go quite nice, like right there. I think that would be good. I don't know what I could do to make the dragonfly stand out more. Probably nothing. Just put the butterfly down there. That's what we'll do with this card. I was thinking I had more dragonfly stickers, but they may have been on this, and I may have used them. Okay. So I like that butterfly, but I also want to put a few, I think, flowers on here to make it 3D. A liquid glitter pen, like the Wink of Stella, probably. Let's see. This is a bluish purple. Let me get my blue and my purple flowers. Yeah, Wink of Stella. That would be a good idea on there. Very good. Let me see if I have some small purple flowers to just kind of add a little bit of dimension to this. That's too big. Many of these flowers are too large. That would work. That's not the right style. This would work. Not the right style or color. That's kind of too big, possibly. Oops, that would work. All right, so I have 3 of those, 2 really little ones, 3 really little ones. There we go. That'll work. That's good. 3 big ones, 3 little ones. I think we're good. This used to be a clear container, and it has turned yellow. I have a whole wall of them. They're all the very same age, and they're right next to each other. We don't smoke. Neither one of us smoke, so there's no smoke in the house. Some of them have turned this awful dark yellow, and others have stayed clear. I have no idea why. They just like all of a sudden turned. It wasn't like a gradual thing. So weird. I do not know why. They're in the same spot. Such a weird, very weird thing. All right, I'll put 2 there. One of these up here. Put 1 there. Kind of 1 here. And 1 over here. All right, so that way they're kind of like all over the place. What do I want to use? I'll use fabric tack. Since they're fabric flowers and it dries really fast. I don't know if they're fabric. They might be paper flowers. I'm not sure what they're made out of. Right, it could be. They are from earplug containers, so I bought them, you know, over a period of time, obviously. They used to contain, I think, like 50 pairs of earplugs or something like that. And I've had them all up on my wall up there for years. And then all of a sudden, several of them, mostly the purple and the pink, and I don't know why, they turned this weird yellow. So weird. It could be just, like you said, something based on the run of it. All right, let's put a center to that flower. Let's do a pink center down here, and a bright pink center way up here. And I need to get some smaller bling for the others. Oh, I have these little pieces here left over from the other card I made. There. So we have some cool flowers to kind of give it some texture and dimension. And let's see, I should have a Wink of Stella pen somewhere. Here is my Wink of Stella. This is, in case you don't know, Wink of Stella is just a clear glitter sort of paint pen. And it just puts a clear glittery sheen on things. And I'll do it on this butterfly too down here. I love the Wink of Stella. It's very subtle. Could be pink and purple would both have red dye in them. Yeah, it could be, because it's just those two colors, I believe. The orange, oh, the pink, yeah, the pink and the red sort of. The green kind of has a little yellow too. I don't know. It's just weird. They've been fine for years. Butterfly to the side. Butterfly to what side? I did that butterfly. And there, I don't know if you can see the glitter. It doesn't really show up. It shows up in person, the Wink of Stella. What butterfly? The edge. Oh, that butterfly. I see him. Thank you. I didn't even see. I'm like, what? There's no other butterfly. Of course there's a butterfly. Oh, hold on. I don't know why this cap tends to stick on there, but that's okay. I'm going to put a second coat on him. Okay. There. I forgot the little guy over there. There, and we'll leave that. We'll leave that as is. Very cool. Adds a lot of dimension to it. Let me get a drink. Do we have verbs, enough verbs yet, Destaloo? Oh, I should put this inside here. There. Put these back in this little envelope. Put these guys down here out of the way. And let's see, we have these butterflies. Oh, let's put these verbs in. Wheeze and skydive. Excellent choices there. Now let's finish up the nouns. We need 5 more nouns. 1 is plural. So 4 regular and 1 plural. And a verb and a verb. We have wheeze, skydive. There. Okay. Wheeze and skydive. I don't think we've ever used skydive in a Mad Lib before. probably never wheeze either. I love this card so much. Let me see if I have a really cool butterfly or something that would go on here. I don't want to cover up the flowers. I thought about using flowers on this card. Maybe, oh, that's a pretty color too. That would go with a lot of the colors. I could put like this here, that, there. I'm not sure. Maybe those two. I don't think those. Whoops. All of my cards come flying down. Where's the one I just had? I just had other butterfly stickers. Those would not go. I don't think those would work. Where's the ones I just had? I just had some in my hand. The ones I used on the last card. Here they are. I'm like, I've totally lost my mind. Totally. That matches too much. They would blend in too much. They would not stand out. I think those first two. The first two butterflies, I believe, would be the best. I like that. I didn't like this butterfly otherwise, but it kind of picks up those colors. By the way, you guys, I do have a merch store. That thing is really spamming the merch thing, isn't it? I do have a merch store on Fourth Wall. I have CraftyRia shirts, mugs, hats, and other crazy things. I think those two butterflies would really enhance this card. And before I stick this one down for good, I think I want to put some bling around this on your birthday. They not really raised up. You can't see it through the inside. The gold is kind of embossed in there, so it's like indented in just a very little bit, like debossed. Yeah. So they're not really, they look a lot more three-dimensional than they are. They're super pretty. I love it. Ooh. What about, instead of gold, I think this would go around that. Really pretty. This bling. Yeah, I will put this around here. Oh, yeah. Yep, I love this. That's how that looks so far. Oh, it is so beautiful. You have recycled it a couple of times. Yes, it's gorgeous. I love this card. I keep coming back to it and looking at it like, you know, I need to do something with this card. There's a couple little pieces here. I'll just stick them in there. There. So, yeah, we have that. And I will put this kind of like Yeah, down here a little bit. There. I like it. I just love, love, love the flowers. They're so pretty. The gems around the wording. Yeah, I think, and the colors just match the card and it just makes that wording pop. So pretty. And I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm not going to do anything else to it. And the inside's really pretty. And is there an envelope? Yes, here it is. It has the envelope matches, which I love these, that the envelopes match. These are from, oh, it doesn't say where it's from. Artwork, copyright, Vicky Pugh, courtesy of Bright Art Licensing. I think a lot of these cards come from a place where you donate and they send you the cards, like from a charity. I have a lot of people send me this type of card, like this here. Let's see what the back of this one says. Thoughts and inspirations. No, so that's not the same, but I think they all come from something like that. I'm guessing. I don't know. If you guys know where these come from, let me know. Let me see this other one. I love that the envelopes match. Yeah, it doesn't say anything on the back of this one. They feel like they're all from the same place. And somebody had sent me these. I'm going to have to change the Byron just came. Brian. Oh, Brian. I like Byron. I have Byron on the brain. I need to make myself a note to change the frequency of that merch store. Change frequency of merch store. Stream Elements YouTube. Okay. It has lost its mind. I do not need to spam my merch store in the chat every 3 minutes or however many minutes. It's awfully frequent. Then there's this one here. We have a hummingbird. And again, same style of card. Stuff on the back. The front's really cool. Yeah, so I don't know where these, like I said, where these come from, but they're very pretty. Ooh, what about those little blue flowers? The Jolie's little baby blue flowers. Yes, put them on here. That'll kind of make this more of a 3D. Let me see. Yeah, I could put some of these on here. That would be good. Something like that. Let me hold this up. Just kind of adds, and they have a silver center. I will put all of them on here. That ad just scared you. I'm sorry. I don't have any control on YouTube over ads or ad placement. And whether or not we want ads, we get them. How am I going to adhere these? With which adhesive? maybe this art glitter glue. I'm going to put a couple dots. It's not coming out. Oh, and I dropped my pen. They're 100 times louder. Oh, wow. I haven't seen ads on YouTube in a long time. You know, TV commercials used to do that. They used to be so much louder. Sometimes. You may have peed a little. I wonder why they're so loud. There we go. That works now. Whoops. Now it's really coming out. Okay. Let me share a little bit of that glue from that big spot there. There we go. I'm sorry, Christy. That is crazy that they're so loud. I have YouTube Premium, so I haven't seen YouTube ads in a while, in a very long time. So I can't tell you if it's across the board that they're loud or if it's a new thing. Oh, good. I have just enough. Just enough dots of glue here. All right, so we have all of that. And let's put this pin back in. I'm going to have to either find the pin I dropped or grab a new pin later. There, and I think I could put some Wink of Stella on the bird. Yeah, they go. I can't even. Never mind. They go perfectly. I can't talk today. They do. Yes, that's how you spell what I just said. And by the way, if you do want to watch me craft without ads, if you have Amazon Prime, here I know I've said this before, but if you have Amazon Prime, you can come over to Twitch, connect your Twitch account with Amazon, your Amazon account. It's just a few buttons to click, and you can subscribe to one streamer on Twitch per month for free. And as a subscriber, you get no ads. So that is a way to watch and not have any ads for free. And I do stream on Twitch 3 nights a week or 3 days a week. Sunday afternoons at 2 Eastern. Wednesday nights at 7 Eastern. And Thursday night at 8 Eastern on Twitch. Thursday night is a music stream. The others are craft streams. And sometimes I do Lego. Sometimes I color. And sometimes I do this. I just kind of switch it up. We play Mad Libs generally on the crafty streams. And we do games too. Words on Stream, which is a word jumble game that we play. And then Gartic Show is where I draw and you have to guess what I'm drawing. On my music stream, sometimes we play Name That Tune. So it's fun. And you can meet Sir Preston, my pet peacock. put a little bit of that down at the bottom just to kind of give it some color or glitter or something. I don't know. I thought it needed a little something else. There, and that pack of those little Jolie's flowers worked perfectly on there. All right, so I'll leave that as is. I like it a lot. Okay, and let's see. Please put nouns in the chat. This will be last call for the nouns. If you have enough, you can let me know. Desta will give everybody maybe another minute, and then we'll put some nouns in there. Madam Beaks, yes. Madam Beaks is my pet toucan. And I have a new pet to introduce as well. I keep forgetting about it. Todd got it for me a couple weeks ago. And that'll be on one of my upcoming streams. What about, where were those? Oh, these plain flower cards. What could I do with these? Maybe the same type of thing. Adding some butterflies. Maybe these butterflies. These are from Crafter Square, which is Dollar Tree. And they're very 3D, but they fold completely flat. They don't have anything keeping them 3D except that this is bent. So they will go completely flat in an envelope. I think those would go good with these flowers. That's going to look good. I know, Stream Elements, I have merch. You can stop now. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Then we need 4 body parts. Planterwort. Planterwort. Oh, no, wait, that's... I was going to put a body part there instead. Planterwort. Oh, no, that's fine. Planterwort. We're using it as a regular noun. Giraffe tongue. Giraffe tongue. Holy blue jeans. Oh, polarized glasses. Glasses. Holy blue jeans and grocery bag. Okay. So now we do need 4, what did I say? 4 parts of the body. We need a person in a room. I'm just going to pick a person in the room. Who should I pick? Maybe I'll let Destaloo pick me a person in the room. Destaloo, you pick a person in the room. It could be you. Yeah, I'm just going to put some of these butterflies on both of these cards. But first I want to put some glitter tape across the bottom. Do I want to use this color? Yeah, green would probably be good. They open that way. I think these are old. They look old to me. Copyright Sue Barrow. Licensed by Image by Design. I don't know where these came from. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll do like a something or other. This is good. Do I want to do them the same? Yeah, I can do them the same. Okay, I can pick the person. I'll pick a person. Okay, I know who I'm going to pick. I don't think anything bad happens to this person, but I will still pick a person. Okay, let's do, I'm going to do a darker green, I think, for this other one, just to switch it up a bit. It's not like they're going to the same person. Nobody's going to know what the other card looks like. It's not like they'll go to anybody. Do I send my cards out? Probably not ever. Have I sent Valentine's Day cards out? No. It's just, it is just the way I am. Ange knows how I am. Oh, yeah. Well, that's it now. I'm picking you now, Christy. Now that you said that. I guess if I measured this tape, I wouldn't waste so much, but that's no fun in measuring. I kind of like the lighter one better, but that's okay. You're the same. I know. I saw that you posted 1 million cards. I don't remember what Discord it was. You posted it in somebody's Discord. Okay. Have that, and I think I'll put some kind of an embellishment on that. Possibly. Maybe one of those buttons. A cool button. I mean, I could pick Ange. I might have been on the fence. Something bad. Right, right. I'll put this over here. That looks good. And I'll put this blue one over there. Or I'm going to switch. There. That's better. Okay, let's do those two. Maybe it was Scat Cats. I don't think it was Magics. I don't know. But anyway, you guys, Ange made 1 million or so cards recently and posted them. They're very cool. Getting a head start, yes. I usually start mine really early, but this year I thought I would take a little break from making all of the Christmas cards since we had Valentine's Day. And we'll have Easter coming up and maybe some St. Patrick's Day I'll do in the near future, and then more Christmas in between, sort of. When there's nothing else to do, I'll do Christmas. I wanted to do flowers, though. I felt like having a little bit of springtime. All right, well, I'm going to do a big one and 2 little ones on each card. I think this one is good. Barb mailed 13 Valentines and took 31. Oh, that's awesome. Put this one here. And like, see, this just bends and it can be as dimensional as you want, but when you put it in the envelope, it will be completely flat. I really love these. I hadn't taken them out of the package. I did not realize they were like this until today. Now I want to go back and buy all the rest if they have them again. There. Oh, that is so cool. You guys, if you see these, they're great for mailing because they are completely flat. I need all of them. I need to go to Dollar Tree and get all of the rest. That would require going out and putting on more than just pajamas. You know, I'd have to put regular clothes on. That's the problem. Oh, yes, I do. No, I bet I used all my ladybugs. I did have ladybug stickers. I don't remember if I have any left. These are really cool. I love these stickers. Stickers. That's a little close to the other one, but that's okay. So that's kind of cool. The ladybug stickers I have are about as big as the little butterfly, so they would not really work anyway. Tiny ladybug stickers would be really cute, like along the flower. But I know I don't have tiny ones. So we have those. Those are cool. You see people in their jammies, so it's not going to be me. I am not. No, no. I do too. I know what you mean. And then this packaging, you guys. This here is a very good piece of very thick acetate. You can use it for a shaker box. I'm trying to get this out of it. The staple out so I don't hurt myself. So you can save that. It's really nice acetate. And then also this here is a good background paper. So that packaging would be nice to save. It would be. And I'll put those in here. You might have gone to Walmart in your pajamas. Now, in the winter, I've worn like my pajama top, but I wear a hoodie over it or something, you know. If I don't plan on taking my hoodie off. Okay, now what else? That looks like fall to me. I have the bare butt babies. That could go. I bet a pretty... I thought I had two of those. Pretty butterfly would go on there. I swear I thought I had two of those. I probably do. Let me look in here. 2 of those. I thought I had 2 of those. This is another beautiful flower card. I don't have another one of the other ones. Or at least I don't see it if I do. Let's see what we could put on here. What about? Oh, that's too purple. And those don't go well. Those don't go well. I was hoping for some other butterflies. Those wouldn't be too bad. Let's see what I have for this. That pink one and that blue one would go good on here, and the pink one would go good on here. That could be, yeah, those don't go. So this blue butterfly would go on here, I think. And there's some butterflies or moths or something in the background. This pink one, the spotty one, these, yeah. I think these are what you're talking about, Ange. That one would go good on there. And this has a really neat matching envelope as well. I love it. And this does say with sympathy. So every so often, you know, we have to send a sympathy card. So I will keep it. And I will use this Wink of Stella on those clear butterflies. And that will add some shimmer to them, and they will stand out a little bit. I don't want to do too much more, I don't think, to this card, since it is a sympathy card. There. I don't know if you can see the sheen and the glitter on there. This card is already very pretty. It has gold metallic all around the flowers, and then now it has that. So I'm going to leave that as is. I see the body parts. I see your body parts, Destaloo. I will put your body parts in the Mad Lib. Let's see. And let me put my person in there too. And then I'm going to leave this card as is. We can finish it next time. I'm just going to leave that butterfly on there. We have Scraped Knee. Fallopian tube. Oh no. Flabby bottom. Oops, I missed the first one. Flabby bottom. These are going to be out of order, but that's okay. Severed head. And then the person. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this back in the thing. I'll leave that on there. And I think we could just add some pretty ribbon or lace or something to it. And I think I've got another one of these anyway. Put it back in the thing. And let's see, what do we have? We made that card. And we made a lot of cards today. 2 of these. We made that cool card. This one here, I love it so much. And this one, these were easy because I didn't have to do a lot of cutting or anything. And these 2, the Swedish children. The birthday, that again, a lot of that hard work was already done for me. This one here, and you can see more how those really do pop. The piñata and the balloon as it's drying. And then the cat. All right. Let me know which one is your favorite. My favorite is this butterfly birthday card. I love it. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever made 11. We just went one right after the other. But a lot of them were super easy. And those Jolie's flowers came in handy for some of them. I like the way they came out. All right, so we're going to read the Mad Lib. Let's see here. This is called, in honor of Valentine's Day, it is called Love Letter. We have, here we go. My crusty darling, I love you more than Minister itself. Each minute away from you is a stocking cap. Each hour, a dandy eternity. Without you, life is empty, boring, and undetermined. I feel like a baby without my amaryllis, a toddler without my teddy bent bicycle tire, a dog without its deflated balloon. I can't get you out of my severed head. I can't stop thinking about the color of your plantar wart, the way you wear your giraffe tongue, your drunken laugh. This morning, when the mailman brought your special delivery polarized glasses, my scraped knee skipped a beat. My fallopian tube was in my throat. And my holy blue jeans trembled so much I could hardly wheeze. When you said, set my grocery bag on fire. What you said, set my grocery bag on fire. Do right again. Until then, I love you from the bottom of my flabby bottom. I will skydive you, always, Christy. Oh, Ange got an ad. I'm sorry, Ange. Okay. I love the fallopian tube was in my throat. Very funny. Very funny. Let me know when the ad's over. I'll read it again, Ange. And of course we had to pick Christy because, you know, why not? That's fine. Can you see it? Very funny. I love the fallopian tube in my throat. It doesn't belong in your throat. If you have a fallopian tube in your throat, you've done something wrong. Yep. All right, you guys. I will be back next Monday at the same time. Meanwhile, yes, Christy, that is one heck of a love letter. Meanwhile, I will be on Twitch Wednesday night at 7, Thursday night at 8, Sunday at 2. I hope to see you there. And I can't get you out of my severed head. Yes. If you shake it hard enough, it might fall out, you know. All right, you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Ange, my awesome moderator. Glad you are here. And thank you, Destaloo, for picking the words. Much appreciated. And of course, everyone else. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.